To BitBoy Crypto, the largest crypto channel in all the interwebs. Today, coming to you live from Austin, Texas. This is actually not live. That was a lie. My name is Ben. Every day on this channel, I show you how to make money in crypto. If you like money in crypto, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Guys, I just want to come to you with this quick video update today. No live stream, obviously. I'm out of town. I'm going to be speaking to Texas State House of Representatives, to a special committee they have that's overseeing some crypto regulation. They got some questions. And hey, they got questions? I got answers. So really excited to be doing this. But I want to talk to you guys about something really crazy that I read on Twitter, which, doesn't surprise me at all. So if you guys want to go check out the Twitter post, make sure you go on over to BitBoy Crypto, BitBoy_crypto on Twitter, and you can go look at my latest retweets, and you can see the thread that I retweeted. I've been telling you guys this is going on for years. The crypto media organizations, CoinDesk, Cointelegraph, the ones below that, NewsBTC, all of these people are complicit in crypto manipulation. I think it's kind of ironic coming to you today where I'm going to talk about crypto regulation, what needs to be done in this space to clean some stuff up. And the fact is, this thread lays out, it's from a guy who basically lays out everything that, occurs in a whale manipulation scandal. And basically what they're saying is that when the hedge funds, I told you guys this on Around the Blockchain the other night, the hedge funds do not care about you at all. They're heartless. They're ruthless. In crypto, we're philosophical. We tend to think about the way our actions affect others, other than Elon Musk, of course. But these hedge funds and these billionaires, they don't care at all about you. They don't mind crapping on you and your investment portfolio in order to save a buck. So what they do is they work with these organizations. So what would happen is someone would call this organization and they would say, listen, we need you to dump the price so we can buy in at a better price point, because once the price is over 60K, that's a really high price point. The low end estimate for where Bitcoin's going to be this year is around 100K. So when you're buying it at 60K, you are not even going to be able to double your money if it hits that low end of the band. Now, we believe in a higher Bitcoin price, but that's also a different story. So Collins talks to these people and says, listen, here's what needs to occur. And I apologize for not having the guy's Twitter name right here in front of me, but you can find it on my Twitter. I retweeted it. Give that guy credit, the original poster. So these hedge funds would call and say, listen, we need to buy at a better price point. At that point, what they do is they start reaching out to every starving writer out there. And don't be confused, the writers are starving. Why? Because it's easier and easier to aggregate content. It's harder and harder to find actual writers and reporters that can earn a livable wage, not just in crypto, but across the whole landscape. We moved to a place where basically everything is a glorified blog that people can write from home. So why would they pay high dollar, 10 cents a word or whatever the going rate may be for an actual good reporter? So what they do is they reach out to a story or to an organization, to a writer. And what they'll do is they will make sure that they publish an earlier story, maybe from the day before. They'll publish this through a paid service where they can do this on Reuters. They can do it on Forbes. They can do it on the New York Times. They can do it on any major news outlet that you can think of. And they can publish a story, a FUD story. Let's say China banning crypto, or let's say Elon Musk dumping Bitcoin, whatever it is. But they pay it no attention for the first 24 hours. All they do, they get the story written and leave it there. Then they start reaching out to other writers from other organizations, and they push them, they pay them to cover these stories. So they will basically write an opinion piece or an aggregation of that story, and then they will use their own channels to push those stories to the top. There are also crypto Twitter influencers involved in this. Now, I don't know who they are. I'm a quite large Twitter influencer myself with almost 400,000 followers there. I've never been reached out to cover like a super negative story in a way that intentionally gives it credibility. Apparently, there's some people on Twitter that are doing that. So what happens is this. They sell on the market to dump the price some. Then all of a sudden people start doing research and they start looking at these stories. They find the story, then they go to Twitter, because Twitter is where kind of the real-time action is going on. So they're reading these FUD stories, reading all of these opinions about it. Then they go to Twitter and they're seeing that people there are talking about that issue as well. And then they go panic sell. Every time one of these little pumps or a dead cat bounce or whatever you want to call it starts gaining steam, then the hedge funds work with these organizations to squash those. That's why you're getting these yellow manipulation X's on the charts for Bitcoin and for other altcoins, because the technicals are pointing to a rise, but you get the whale manipulation to dump the prices further because they want to squelch any rally. So these hedge funds, who we need to remove out of crypto, but they're here, nothing we can pretty much do about it at this point, so they can buy in at a lower price point. What is the answer to this? The answer to this is don't buy into the fear. Be smart. There's also a time where this market will cycle through and it will be a bear market. But all you can do at this point is hodl, do your own research, figure out what you believe is happening, and don't rely on FUD stories from Twitter or from any low-level organization. I told you guys, Cointelegraph is the #1 worst enemy in this industry. I believe that for 100%. And I tell you what, hey, CT, I got a lot of information on you guys. I know exactly how you started. I know who started you. I know who's involved in it. And I'm going to hate to expose that over the coming weeks and months. But I got names. That's all I'm going to say. They know exactly who they are. So we're coming out rootin' and tootin', cowboy. Coming for you, Cointelegraph, because you guys are the ringleader of this entire thing. Guys, let me know what you think about this. Make sure to head on over to Twitter and check out that story, because it is unbelievable to read the way that this works. The thread's not particularly long. It's not particularly detailed. But I do have to say, after I read it, I walked away feeling like that's 100% sure what's going on. So make sure to go over there. Follow the guy. God, it's Paper or something, I think. I just can't remember at the time, and I can't get off the video record right now to find it. But if you go to my Twitter, follow me on Twitter, go down, you will find out exactly what is happening. And I want to know your opinion on whether or not you believe that is what is going on right now. I'm telling you, with each passing day, I get more and more confident that this bull run is going to continue. And what a better place for it to continue than here in Austin, Texas. All right, guys, like I said, drop those comments down below. Let me know what you guys think is going on. That's all I got. Be blessed. Big boy out.